Hi there, guys. Welcome to an episode of Bangkok Airport in which I, your humble narrator, Justin Hoffman, appeared in. This was a series filmed at Suvarnabhumi Airport, recording the circumstances of different people coming into and out of Bangkok Airport. And of course, the airport has a huge life and character of its own, which is very reflective of the immense and kind and hardworking Thai staff, everybody who works at the airport. So it's great, makes for great. I would hope it would make for great television. Here we go, Bangkok Airport. This is episode 4. This one is called. We'll see what it's called in a few minutes. But basically, this is an edit of all of my scenes. My name, as I said before, is Justin, and this is literally. Well, this little sequence is actually from the end of the filming period, but this episode is called Love is in the Air. And this is me coming through immigration literally on my very first day in Thailand. And there it is, my name, proudly displayed on television screen so that strange people on Facebook could contact me. But this is January the 3rd, 2014, my first ever day in Thailand. This lovely lady here was assigned to me at first to be my immediate sort of PA, a personal assistant. I mean, I had signed up to a package where I would receive such service, and that was partly because Bangkok and Thailand was completely new to me. My very first day here, you had literally seen me going through immigration for the first time. So now it was the very people that I signed up to help facilitate this experience for me that put me in contact with the BBC. It was the BBC crew that met me this very day at the airport, literally as I came off the plane, as I stepped off the plane. So they were waiting there, and so they are basically just recording my initial experiences. I just wanted to stop here and highlight that this is exactly what brought me to Thailand in the first place, were these dark, wrinkled, defined lines which you can see in my face. This is what I had come to Thailand to correct. And I'm very conscious and aware at the time of how deep those lines were when I would express myself in the way that you can see in the footage here. So it wasn't that I felt that I was particularly ugly per se, or that I necessarily needed the surgery out of some great deformity. It was more a purely cosmetic thing, so that when I would grin or smile like that, I wouldn't have those defining lines. That's what I was here to sort of focus on and just get and receive some cosmetic surgery. Anyway, we're on our way to the hotel here, which is the Tatrium at Sathorn, which beautiful hotel, and it was a great place upon my arrival to see what a great quality premises it was, and a great place to ultimately recover. Here the BBC are playing around with the ideas of sort of a flirtatious nature of perhaps the romantic behaviour that you might encounter in Thailand. And I'm just letting them know, that with this experience, by going in to have this surgery, by choosing to do this, by investing in this, that I was going to, as they say, take the bull by the horns. So, which I was, it was really hard to know really what the outcome was. It was a bit of a roll of the dice, of course. Here is the chat room here. I love these shots around Bangkok that the crew have put together. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, here I am arriving at Phaya Thai 2 Hospital. It's near Victory Monument. You can get there by Sanam Pal BTS. It's on Pahanyotun Road in the Phaya Thai district. It's a private hospital. So film crew were, filming all of these steps of the process. I'm about to go in and meet with Dr. Titi, who I'm going to have a consult with, and the fantastic film crew really making me reflect and think about the experience by asking a lot of questions. Here we are in this little cool, futuristic, Kubrick influenced 2001 style waiting room. Getting some reassuring advice here that everything's going to be fine, and that no matter what, I will find love, and people will love you for what's inside. And I think it was even on these first few days I began to kind of go, hey, I dig Thailand, man. Thailand is cool, I believe too that one of the reasons I appear in this series is to help, promote the fact that if you come to Thailand to get some cosmetic surgery, you're in good hands. It really is. Depends on how much you invest. You invest in good doctors and hospitals, you're going to get, good taken care of. They're going to do the best job that they can, and often do a great job. And anyway, here I am explaining to Dr. Titi those dark wrinkled lines I experience when I go to smile or express my face particular ways. I already have a very wrinkled face, and I'm only, gosh, I don't know, I'm 37 here. I felt 47. One of the worrying aspects of this process was the fact that this was pretty much the only time I met with Dr. Titi, and it was for the cameras. Here you can definitely see those defined curved wrinkle lines, which even have wrinkles upon them. That's what I was there to get corrected. Anyway, here I am on surgery time, getting all dressed up in the blue gown, and the nurse you can see behind you is quite a frisky one, to say the least. Anyway, I had not been in a hospital for a very long time, so it was quite an unusual experience to be in the gown, in the wheelchair, and cap on, like, oh, here we go, So even watching it now, it's a bit surreal. This is like day 3, I think, or day 2 of my time ever in Thailand, just throwing myself into this operating room and hoping for the best. It was here I am, this is me on the operating table with the camera fully in my face and in my direction, and it was quite an experience to be laying there, film crew, operating theatre crew. I'm sure it's going to be fine, I'm saying that, and in fact it was. But it's a big thing going on here, obviously. This is no joke, obviously. I'm aware of the serious nature, the fact that I'm having actual surgery, as you can see here right now. And that always entails a level of risk, and obviously you need to make sure that you're doing the right thing and being responsible. Dr. Titi here had a good reputation, had worked on previous clients within the package that I had signed up for, and I did trust in the process that was before me and occurring to me, and even in having a film crew invited into the experience, which is why ultimately my story became one of the threads of this show. Surgery's over, Dr. Titi's saying, yeah, look, he'll be fine and make a recovery, and, well, yeah, he was pretty much right. So, quite extraordinary to see oneself unconscious after surgery on screen. Again, love these shots of Bangkok. Grand Palace. Couple of days after, going out for bouts of fresh air. This is on the same road as the Chatrium was. Here, a second PA is helping take off my bandages for the first time, and which I had been travelling around on and seeing Bangkok with. And although swollen, I could immediately see a difference in a definition of my face. Mind you, I do look a bit stay puffed, don't I? Because everything is swollen. Everything is swollen. Yeah, so the footage you're seeing on screen now was taken by myself at the request of the BBC, because obviously they couldn't be with me 100% of the time, and that included like even on going out on trips to say Maeklong markets, the Maeklong train markets, where the markets fold in and out of the train line as the train comes in and out. As I say in Thai, Talat Ram Hoop, which means market umbrella clothes. So here they are, the fantastic fresh markets. I mean, it's an extraordinary place to see while you're in Thailand. And here they come, folding back out again as we pull out. It's extraordinary. So now comes the end of my first ever time in Thailand, getting ready to head back to Bathurst. And film crew rejoins us at the airport to say goodbye, and we're here at Blue Cup Coffee in the airport there, summing up all the experiences, how wonderful they've been, how enriching it's been. It's not just been a physical transformation for me, it's been a spiritual one too. And I immediately knew that this experience in Thailand, both the post there just now, even when I'm raising my upper lip, we do not get the deep circular laugh lines anymore. So I was really happy, and I felt so good. My heart had changed. I'd met some wonderful people, and just fell in love with everything about Thailand. And it was pretty much 2 weeks later I came straight back. Film crew, I have to say, were spectacular. They were very ethical and great to work with, and I appreciate their patience. It was quite something to invite them into the whole process. Anyway, so a little joke here is that, will I get through immigration? Will I match my face and my passport? Yep, here we go. We're going to test it out. Will we fool him? Well, we do, of course, because you know what? Even when I had a neutral face before surgery, you did not see those laugh lines, and the same even now. But, last little minute selfie. So it was a wonderful experience, and I'm very happy to have a wonderful souvenir of my first time ever in Thailand. Thank you, Keo Films. It was a pleasure.